Ark-La-Miss News Update.
Good afternoon. Thanks for tuning in to NBC News Daily. I'm Mackenzie Jonikin with your Midday Ark-La-Miss update. The Franklin Parish Sheriff's Office is asking for your help to identify a group of suspects. They say the group used alleged counterfeit money at different locations throughout the parish last week. The group is described as 2 men and 1 woman seen traveling in a silver Toyota Tacoma. If you know who these people are, please call the Franklin Parish Sheriff's Office at the number on your screen. NBC 10's Valerie Maravi reports on the Louisiana Association of Business and Industry Forum to hear their takes.
The Republicans mostly agree there needs to be support for law enforcement. State Senator Sharon Hewitt says the gaps in agencies need to be filled.
There could be incentives or signing bonuses, things like that we could do on the state level that would help encourage more people to go into law enforcement.
Attorney General Jeff Laundrie is focusing on district attorneys that he believes are catching and releasing criminals. He wants to see reform in the criminal justice department.
We're a state of 4.5 million people, and we hold 3 polling positions in the most dangerous city list in the country.
State Representative Richard Nelson says in the long term, the state needs to focus on education and resources for communities to reduce people turning to a life of crime. In the short term, he thinks the governor should use the state police as a resource.
I think from a perspective of what can the governor do, the governor controls the state police. Send those troopers down there to give the presence of law and order.
Treasurer John Schroeder says police need to be supported, but also held accountable like all other government agencies.
So you have to empower them to do that. You have to be well trained, you have to pay them well, and they can't be the scapegoat every time something goes wrong.
As flood insurance prices increase, some lawmakers in Louisiana are urging the federal government to lower flood insurance costs and become more transparent in detailing how prices are decided. Senator John Kennedy has introduced 2 bills. The Risk Rating 2.0 Transparency Act would require FEMA to put online an explanation of how it determines flood insurance prices. The second bill, called the Flood Insurance Affordability Act, would limit annual flood insurance premium increases from 18% to 9%. The Delta Technology Center in Farmerville is looking for high school students or people returning to the workforce to apply for their paid youth internship program. The program allows participants to gain hands-on experience in areas like electronics and handwear building. You can visit myarklamiss.com to learn more details and how to apply. Tomorrow night, if you like music and dance, the Hands On Band will be performing at VFW Post 1809 in Monroe from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. They will play a variety of country and soft rock music. Tickets are $10 at the door, and it's bring your own beer.
And now, Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Trey Tonneson.
Watching a deepening trough out to the west as it propagated to the east, and last night we finally started to see severe potential into our area. That trough deepened even more so and propagated east, but mainly the propagation of that severe risk was due to the cold front. The particular cold front will move off to the east today into the afternoon hours. Most of the showers, thunderstorms, and even that severe risk going to be off to the east. We're not going to be under severe risk today, and for good reason. Like to see that cold front as it moves off to the east, going to take with it a lot of those clouds, allowing us to warm up decently well into the afternoon hours as things clear sky-wise. Clouds will break into the midday and continue doing so into the afternoon, but on into the night, a little bit cooler as the clouds are going to be pretty distant and mostly clear on into the late afternoon. And once the sun goes down, that daytime heating will escape fairly quickly, but overnight lows still not too terrible for this time of year. But on into the back half of this week and even into next, temperatures continue to warm into possibly the mid-80s by next week. 84, 85 on Tuesday. Showers really don't come on even a widespread scale, even so on Wednesday, but that's the biggest threat, not much.